We are live.
You're live.
All right,
Live.
let's start. Hey, everybody. The Supreme Court ruled that teachers can lead prayer in schools. Now, that's great. I cannot wait to get back in a classroom and pray to Kali. Kali Ma Shatki, Indiana Jones. Cover your hearts, kids. Let's start the show.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for 2 dang years. You know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So, get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome comedian
Bill Bunker.
plus funny songs from
Shanna in a dress.
and a Patti melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Alice, Elena, Ray, that's who's on my screen right now, and Steve and Bill. And by the way, my brother, who's usually here, had surgery today, vascular surgery. It went very well. I'm also enjoying a cocktail.
All right.
And I'd like to welcome everybody to the Virtual Comedy Show, where we try to put our little bitty orange hands around your neck and pull you off the road of your day and steer you back to attack the capital of jokes. That's our goal here at the show. So I'm calm this week because all the shows are done. By the way, if you want to start, and Bill, it's nice to meet you. I'm Brad. It's nice to meet you. I'm thrilled that you're here. And of course, Shanna is wonderful and I think in a dress. So okay, let's begin and get through this. The committee hearings have put it all together, right? We know the residents of Maggot-Reedaville brought tons of weapons with them to Trump's January 6th rally, ready for the Tangerine in Chief to lead them to attack the Capitol. But against the ranting of his little hands, Donnie, his cult morons were not let in the rally, right? Did y'all see that? So we now have all the clues and we have the answer. So everyone check your cards. Yep, it's Commander Mango on the mall with an AR-14. Okay. Everybody remember that game? Okay, great.
Yes.
So Sweden and Finland have joined NATO and have committed to spend 2% of their GDP on the military. The U.S., of course, will keep our portion of the federal budget going to the military at 102%. So that's schools be damned. Okay. That one not necessarily funny, but there were numbers. Hey, this is for all the old men in the room, and there's a lot of us. A new anti-hormonal treatment can stop radiation-resistant cancer cells in the prostate from growing. Come on.
Ooh.
Ray, everybody, isn't that amazing? Now, doctors are now working on how to administer the treatment because you can't just put your finger on it.
Oh.
Hey, I can feel it. Okay, Jeff, you might have to save me. Ketanji Brown Jackson will be sworn in, or was sworn in today, as the first female Black Supreme Court Justice. Are you kidding me? How great is that? Now, Justices Thomas, Kavanaugh, and Barrett said, if we have a few more days, we can make her illegal. Okay, that's great. Oh, you know, a lot of times when I put these jokes up, people say, you're putting on fake laughter. Well, that's going to have to happen this week. Here we go. By the way, did you know this? Look at Valerie. You look wonderful. Look how good Valerie looks, everyone. I didn't even know it was Valerie. Look, she looks so good. And the glasses.
Ooh.
Hey, this is for the young women in the room. the period tracker app Flow is creating an anonymous mode to try and protect women who use the app from the old sleazy white GOP dudes excited about using the app to arrest women who miss periods because they might be pregnant and should be taken into custody just in case they might think about getting an abortion. So they want to never have an anonymous mode on this app. But the GOP are against the app. Hiders use it. I mean, I'm going to start using English. The GRP. Let's all take a breath. The GOP are against the app users hiding information, yet they are very supportive of users being hidden on their Grindr accounts. Okay, that was that.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Russia has retreated from Snake Island. Who saw that?
Yay!
Bob?
Yay!
Russia has retreated from Snake Island, a strategic spot in the war. Ukraine forced Putin's military from the island. Now Russian military leaders are trying to soften this loss by saying Ukraine's military is not the reason we left. No, because we thought the name Snake Island was figurative. Lots of snakes. Russia's scared of snakes. Sad that that's the best joke so far. Julia Roberts, 54, and George Clooney, 61, are back in a new romantic comedy, Ticket to Paradise. Have you seen that, folks? Yeah.
No.
This new movie will have every aspect of a great rom-com, hot flashes and Viagra. Okay, there we go. By the way, now here's something too amazing. There has been a second bison attack at Yellowstone Park this year. Can you believe it? Hey, Bill, can you believe it?
Yep.
You're looking good there. I like your red thing. A second bison attack at Yellowstone Park this year. A man was gored this week and a woman was thrown 10 feet by a bison in May. The only clues they have as to why the animals are suddenly more aggressive. The bison were seen whispering to a small bear just before the attack, and their picnic baskets are missing.
Boo boo.
Later, Boo Boo handed them both Twinkies. They got Twinkies. Oh no, Rebecca left. It's not going good for her. Hey,
Dear.
Ghislaine Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years in prison, and also must stay. She also must stay away from children for 5 years after her sentence, and cannot access any web profiles or social media of anyone under 18. R. Kelly received 30 years in prison and is barred from all of that, and also he can't listen to Steely Dan. 19. Okay. Cameron, I think there's only 3 left if you're all excited. Cameron Diaz took a tip, this is true, took a tip from Tom Brady and has unretired and will return to acting in a new movie, Back in Action, with Jamie Foxx. Did you see that? Yeah. The star announced that is the only advice from Brady she will take, as she has no balls to deflate. I'm dabbing on that one, baby.
Yeah.
All right, couple more. Hey, this is fun. The founder of the Hells Angels, known for 50 years of crime, drugs, violence, smoking, and racism. The founder, Sonny Barger, has died. He was a lifelong smoker, drinker, in hundreds of gang fights and in and out of prison. He was 83 years old. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Nobody was good.
He's still alive.
Yes. I'm rethinking everything, said oh crap. I'm rethinking everything, said dead runner Jim Fix. See. He died at 45 and he was a runner and health nut. Okay. Hey, did you see this? The Proud Boys and their leader, Henry Tarrio, are federally charged with conspiracy to overthrow the U.S. government. So it makes sense that they have been declared a terrorist organization by New Zealand.
Yeah.
Not in America. Nope. Not in America. In America, where Alabama declared them sexy. Ah, that's nice. By the way, New Zealand also said the Proud Boys are practicing crypto-fascism. Yeah. Hell, I'll buy some of that computer money, said 80% of the men in Idaho. Okay, last one.
Whoa.
Hey, somebody needs to get in. Last one,
Let him in.
and my favorite joke. The Supreme Court has ruled 6-3 that the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, has no power to protect the environment. Yes.
Boo.
Yes. They will now be known as the A. A spokesman said, anyone wishing to breathe, please do so before the end of August. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in Steve Goodie, everybody. Or let him bring himself in.
Brad Tassell.
Steve Goodie, everybody.
Brad Tassell.
And you can
Comedy
turn off the
styling
sodium
to
pentothal.
Split screen.
True.
But
All
wow, hey, it's talking now. It says split screen when you did that in
Amazing.
Elena's voice. So, okay.
All right.
How's it going,
I'm gonna
Steve?
take you out.
Take me
I'm
out
doing
and
fire-
do your thing.
Thanks. We're gonna do our new, well, not that new, but it's fairly new segment that we call.
Steve and Brad are into vocabulary, cause too many people use words frivolously. But we'll need some definitions to speak properly, so that's why we're ripping off Balderdash. But we can't call it that for trademark reasons, so get ready, we're gonna learn some new words in our glossary of virtual.
That's right. It's the glossary of virtual comedy terms. It's just like Balderdash, but we're gonna provide you with a very long, difficult word that is a real word, and 4 definitions, only one of which is correct. And you guys get to vote. And whoever. Hi, Brad. Oh, Brad.
I want to be in there for this. I want to see it.
Well, okay. I just want you to know that 2 weeks ago, or last week, our big prize was an almost empty Scotch tape dispenser. So this week, 3 rolls of Scotch tape to every winner who gets it right. This is pretty exciting. So, but we're not going to give you the word right now. As you guys know, we tend to give you a clue now, and then we'll do the actual game later. So here's your clue.
We can't tell you what the word is this early on, cause you'll just look it up and that's no fun. So here's a little hint which will help no one. The word is definitely not Brummagem or Alsaki or Cherson.
None of those words. So don't bother yourself with those words. Those words will have nothing to do with it.
None
That's
of those.
Completely wasted time. All right, speaking of wasted time, let's do a top 10 list. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Oh man, everybody's talking about the news, and I don't blame everybody for talking about the news because so much is happening, and all of it is horrible. So I've decided that tonight the top 10 list is going to be about sports, baseball. You know, the All-Star game's coming up in just a few weeks. And somebody's talking, and I can hear them.
I got him.
I bet you that's okay. Thank you.
There's Walter.
So we're going to talk about throwing stuff. That's what sports are all about. Throwing stuff. Throwing the ball, throwing the puck. I don't know. Who knows? That's a hockey thing. Tonight's top 10 category will be top 10 things that 45 likes to throw. There you go. Let's just jump in. Number 10, ketchup-based tantrums. Number 9, golf clubs. Because when you have little hands, you tend to choke up on drivers. Limo drivers. Right. Number 8, New Year's parties with his Proud Boy friends 6 days into the year. That's what he likes to throw. These are the things that 45 likes to throw. Number 7, his offspring under the bus. Number 6, mail-in votes into a dumpster. Number 5, the Constitution out the window. Number 4, I just remember I was supposed to bleep one of these, and I'm gonna have to try to do it. Number 4, his lawyers in jail. Number 3, a wrench into absolutely damn everything.
That's angry.
Thank you. Number 2, cell block parties. That's wishful thinking. Thing that 45 likes to throw. Shade, because he's a big, fat, bloated warthog pig, and I don't care about body shaming when we're talking about a traitorous dictator wannabe who loaded the Supreme Court with religious zealots who want to take away bodily autonomy and privacy and everything we've accomplished in the last 50 years, who's really fat. And did I mention that he's really fat? Because he's really fat.
Amen.
Oh, good. Really fat?
That was great.
Okay.
What was the bleep?
We'll go over that later. There's no point bringing it up now since I bleeped it.
Oh, okay. That's
We're
fine.
trying to keep our FCC license here.
Oh, okay. yes. Boy, yeah, they really come after the FCC on the old Zoom.
They do. They're very fussy. Speaking of fussy, oh my gosh, it's time for our musical guest.
Oh,
Where's
yes.
she?
Where is she?
Without losing the rest of us.
Oh,
It's
there
Shanna
she is.
in a dress.
Hey. Shanna, are you in a dress?
I sure am.
She's required by law. That's
Required
another
by law.
FCC thing. There you go.
That's
All right.
no, that's good. Yeah, we don't need. Okay,
Let's do your intro thingy.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our
rhymes with
musical
Shanna in a
guest.
I like that rhyme.
Yeah. So you know the deal. You're going to play a song, and then I got to answer it somehow without knowing what you're about to do, and then you'll do another song.
Okay, you got it. I am on tour right now, and I'm in Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. And Boulder is a special breed of people, and I love them, but I needed to make fun of them somehow. They gave me too much opportunity, so this is my Boulder song. I'm a Boulderite, I live the Boulder life. I'm friendly as can be. Who wouldn't want to be friends with me? Oh, I'm a Boulderite, I live the Boulder life. The first question I ask anyone is, do you climb? Oh, I trad lead. Have you seen the guy climb? He can't do more than a 5'3". I'm a Boulderite, I live the Boulder life. And you can bet your booty I'm a trophy wife. Yeah, I don't spank my kids. They need to play and be free. I pack their organic lunches full of chia seeds. I'm meat-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free, grain-free, and I'm a freak, and man, my diet's satisfying. I rock the flannel out of my beard. Just give me a hat. You want to go get a beer? I've got an epic pass. I work for a startup company. I say I came here for the mountains. I'm really here for the weed. Oh, I'm a Boulderite. I live the Boulder life. My carbon footprint's so small. I read by candlelight. I pedal my fixie, donate to Greenpeace. Found a way to power my home with my own feces. I drink kombucha, what? And I can beat ya, ooh, 'cause I'm that 90-year-old running up Mount Sanitas. It's cold out there, but I ain't scared. Oh, I'm an REI member, so I come prepared. Oh, black tea, some meditation is my morning ritual. But I'm not religious, I'm more spiritual. What's that, you say? Your boss is a jerk? Well, I can cure anything with my energy work. Boulder, we never give the cold shoulder, but we're better than you. I'm a boho chick. The guys strike up a talk. Yeah, my favorite position is downward dog. Takes off my lotus tattoo. My boyfriend and I go hiking in our 5-finger shoes. Oh, I'm gluten-free. I'm just here for the weed. I'm a triathlete. I meditate and drink tea. I live the Boulder life. Who wouldn't want to be friends with me?
Shanna in a dress.
We all want to be friends with her.
That was tremendous. That's a new one, isn't it?
Actually, it's a classic, but
Okay, so it's a classically new one. Go with me on this. That's a new one, isn't it?
yeah.
There you go. That's how that gives me license to do a new one from my new CD, which is coming out almost momentarily. Holy cow.
Oh my
I got
gosh.
2 choices from the new CD because you mentioned a Prius. I got a song with a Prius. You also mentioned heating your home with your feces. Well, I got a song about that too.
Oh my
Well,
god.
not about that, but it's in there.
Feces.
So I'm thinking of going with the Prius because it's a little less gross. That okay with everybody?
No.
Right.
Sure.
Go
You can always
for
do
it.
the gross one later in the show.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll give it a shot. Her apartment is pristine. Every room is clean, clean, clean. Everything in its place. Perfect use of perfect space. She's organized and functional, fastidious and punctual. So it's incredible, though she's obsessed with cleanliness. What a nightmare of disgusting crap her purple Prius is. It's her mobile trash unit. It's a dump on wheels. It's an oil spill in a landfill. It's roadkill on an anthill. It's her mobile trash unit. Coffee cups, Slurpee cups, Dr. Pepper 7-Up, mascara, lipstick, eyeliner, cover-up, glitter, 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 glitter! Sports bra, tennis shoes, yoga pants, combo boots, phone charger, ice scraper, community college, psych paper, hairbrush, sunscreen, 17, magazine, candy wrappers, gum wrappers, Triscuits and Ritz crackers, a gallon of hand sanitizer. Her favorite coconut, avocado, watermelon, tangerine, mango moisturizer. Bubble gum lip gloss. Wild cherry lip gloss. Strawberry lip gloss. Venti mocha almond fudge high octane decaf non-dairy non-fat extra cool with double shot of espresso lip gloss with glitter. Unsold receipts, 100 samples from Clinique, groceries from last week, like a quart of milk that's begun to reek, and stinky mystery luncheon meat. I mean, I've heard of olive oil, but this is ridiculous. Crumbs and nuts and cigarette butts, curly fries and pizza crust, icky sticky moldy jelly, donuts under the seat. Under the seat. She's a slob when she eats, so there's all kinds of treats under the seat. This is the part about tampons. Let's skip the part about tampons. Because there's no need to pad this song. Smelly car, what has she been eating in you? It's her mobile trash unit. It's a dump on wheels. It's an oil spill in a landfill. It's roadkill on an anthill. A bunch of hazmat and some oatmeal, guacamole and banana peels. Can't see through the damn windshield because it's her mobile trash unit. And her boyfriend's apartment is much, much worse. I did it. Time I've gotten it right without looking. Thank you very much. Shanna in a dress. Take it away.
Steve, I did not know that you'd seen the inside of my car.
One of the perks of good stalking.
Yes.
Excellent stalking. Okay, so I grabbed onto tampons with you seem to know the inner life of a female.
I have a couple female co-writers on that song, you see.
Ah, yeah.
So you say.
And I listen to them.
Okay, so because you did the female psyche so well, I'm going to follow that up with a song that I wrote about my best friend, because I was like, I would be mortified if anyone knew all of the crazy stuff that we talk about with each other. And then, in classic singer-songwriter fashion, I just put it all in a song. So,
Like you do.
here's my little tribute song to my best friend. Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba. Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba. Hands in goalie gloves, hair in a messy bun, wearing a t-shirt to her knees. You were number 5, kicking on a summer night. I wore my lucky number 19. Laughing in your backyard, secrets under the stars. I said, hey, it'd be mean if you jumped right now, but you did anyhow, and I peed on your trampoline. Now, far away, but I'm never solo, 'cause we talk every day on Marco Polo. Work has been so confusing. Hey, what mascara are you using? Had a bad date, it was really boring. Had a good poop and it made up for it. Someone cares how I am. Thank God for my best friend. Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba. 7th grade history, we had Mrs. Lipsy and the note you passed. Got interjected, got intercepted. You regretted that you'd written your address. We opened up a condom because we'd never seen one. Now it's buried in your backyard junction. Couldn't throw it away in the trash can in case your mama found it and made assumptions. We talk about marrying a fireman and saving up for our retirement. Does this help it look good on me? Swap gross stories about when we bleed. Had a bad day, watch me ugly cry. But you're so awesome, let me tell you why. Every day that goes by, someone cares how I am. Thank God for my best friend. Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba. And it's funny, I try to find someone to love me when that's all you ever done. I think he had a foot fetish. Look at how cute my pet is. Got a weird zit on my face. Let's meet up in a tropical place. I don't think well, maybe I do want kids. Oh gosh, what if I'm pregnant? Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba. You totally deserve a raise. Step into your woman power, take up space. Bad headache, try medicine from China. Something weird is up with my vagina. What? Oversharing. The connection happens in the ordinary. Every day that goes by, I know how lucky I am. Thank God for my best friend. Ooh, ba-da-ba-ba.
Yay!
Hey.
Anna in a dress.
What happened?
Of course, now Brad took over. I know we can't help it. Zoom is just weird. And now
Wait,
it's
where
me.
is she?
Sorry,
Wait,
Shanna.
wait.
We'll get you back any second now. It's just weird.
Okay, who's in?
We're back
That
where
was
we
just
started.
Shanna. Okay, Steve, add yourself.
I'm trying. You know what?
Okay,
You know,
now that's me. There we go.
you know, Shanna, Brad wrote a song like that about me last year and it made everybody uncomfortable.
I
But you
did.
pulled it off. That was very good.
You know, Shanna, I will say this: if you would see more condoms, the chances are better you won't be pregnant. I just not to.
Tell your mom that.
Tell that to my 7th grade self that was like, what's a
Oh well, no.
condom?
Okay, wait a minute. Let's stop. No, I'm not in 7th grade. No.
Yeah. Our Kelly moment is over for the show.
Yeah, no, I-
Thank you.
Not a 7th grade doing it. It's a 7th grade
Understood.
being like, what
Yeah.
the
Understood. Yeah. My job is to make it go that place that it wasn't supposed to go.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of going places, Shanna, you are going places. Where can we find you in person or online?
Oh, well, in person, you could show up at my door because I'm in Boulder, Colorado, and I'm about to play a few shows in Colorado. But online, I would recommend following my YouTube channel, Shanna in a Dress.
Awesome. That's great.
I do.
Thank you very much for being here.
New
That was
CD out?
wonderful.
Woo!
Yay. All right. Hey, it's headliner time. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Am I doing this? Or
I'll
you doing
remove
this, Brad?
Shanna. Here's Bill.
Okay, and I'll get Bill.
No, I
There
got,
he is.
Oh, you got Bill?
Bill Bunker. I got him.
Yay.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, hey.
How you doing?
Man, it's so good to have a professional on this show. I don't know what
Yeah,
we
I'm
did
kind
together.
of emotionally destroyed after that song. But,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, things that rhyme with vagina always throw me.
I'm
I
retaking
don't
it
have
my
a
whole
best
life.
friend.
Yes.
We're going to do an intro thing for you, and then you're going to do 10 minutes of your fabulous stand-up.
Oh.
Here we go.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, everybody. As you can see, I'm standing in hell right now. It's where I'm home. I was in hell over the weekend. I got invited to go fishing for the first time.
Mhm.
Actually, I didn't go fishing. I went fly fishing. Fly fishing is not fishing. Fly fishing is like if you're trying to play tennis with an umbrella in your hand. That's what it's like. I don't know if you've ever fished. You ever fish like at a lodge and you try to fish and you're out there alone? You're going to attract a crowd of other fishermen pretty fast. And it's a big crowd and they got questions. They got fishing questions. You know how to answer fishing questions? I don't. You know, what kind of fly are you using? I don't know. What kind of rod is that? I don't know. What kind of line are you using? I don't know. Where does this end with you people? And so here's the story. We were out. You go out at night. I was 6 hours in a river fishing for trout. Caught one finally after 5.5 hours. Caught one like this big. Took a picture. Threw it back in the river. That was the whole trip. Then we went home. So trying to figure out what's going on. I'm in Chicago. I live in Chicago. I live in a neighborhood where I can do this. If I have garbage that's made of metal, I just put it in the street, and within 15 seconds, somebody picks it up. I don't know where these people come from. They're like faster than the Secret Service. It's a great service, but you gotta be careful. Once I saw a guy and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm taking the metal." I'm like, "No, that's my car. That doesn't count in this." I know it's made of metal and it's by the curb, but that story is not true because I don't drive a car. I drive a minivan. Yeah, people give you a lot of trouble if you get a minivan, but you just gotta get some of the extras. Like I got mine straight out of the factory with the word "loser" already penciled into the side panel. That way, no one's guessing. Isn't it funny how what you drive is your personality? Like I work with a guy who rides a Harley. He rides a Harley Davidson, and he tells me about his weekends. And what he does is he goes out and he meets up with other Harley guys, and they have, what does he call them? Rallies. Yeah, here's something you're never going to see: a minivan rally. What would this be exactly? Just a bunch of white guys meeting up, driving very cautiously over to Sam's Club to buy diapers, go home.
Yep.
That's it. No, actually, I don't mind it. I like driving around. When I drive around, I listen to music in the car. And that's nice. I listen to Pandora, the app, the music app. There's two kinds of Pandora. There's there's a free Pandora with commercials, and then there's you pay $5 a month for the premium. And I have the free kind. And a guy came on once on a commercial, and they said, there has never been a better time to buy a Mercedes Benz. I'm like, better time? I don't have $5 a month for Pandora. You think I'm buying a Mercedes? Let's drive around. I married. I'm been married 25 years coming up. That's yeah, thank you. Thank you. One person cares about marriage. No, you're married that long. I notice, especially we have children, we have 3 kids, and you fight a lot, you know, once all these pressures come on. Like, it's tough. I had a big fight with my wife this morning. Not sure what it was about. I wasn't paying attention. But she was really angry about something. My wife's a beautiful woman. She's great. I love her, but she's tripolar, and that's a problem we're facing together. Thank you. No, you know, here's the thing. Like, I don't mind arguing. You know, anybody in a relationship, that's part of any relationship is arguing and sorting it out. Here's the thing. Like, I don't know which side of the argument I'm on ever. Like, my wife came into a room once. I was watching TV, and she said, "Yeah, Bill, how come there's 3 things of milk in the refrigerator?" I didn't know whether that meant that's not enough or too many. You know, I'm like, I can run out and get more, or drink 2 gallons right here in the kitchen. I just want this conversation to be over, basically. Whatever it takes to make that happen is what I don't know. You know, complaining, but you know, I'm lucky to be married, right? I mean, look at me. I'm basically, you know, if I describe myself, I'm like God's re-gift to women, is what No, men, you know, men don't understand women. We don't, and we're fine with it. Women don't understand men, but you keep thinking you're going to discover something somewhere, you know. Have you ever seen like these women's magazines? Like, I was checking out at a grocery store, and there was a Cosmopolitan there.
Oh, wow.
And the headline said this. It said, you know, inside 75 sex moves to drive your man crazy. 75? Ladies, the job isn't that complicated. I mean, you got 1, 2 good moves, you're good forever, basically. Those things are just confusing us at this point. So we got a big weekend coming up. Long weekend, which is nice. You ever have this happen if you work a regular job, like a 9-to-5 job? If you work all week and get to Friday and you forgot that Monday is a holiday. So it's like the middle of the day on a Friday, and somebody says, "Oh, we have Monday off." Or they're like, "What are you doing this weekend, Bill?" It's like, "Nothing." And someone goes, "Well, we have Monday off." And you're like, "What? I'm going to get some hookers crack now. I forgot it was Pulaski Day." It's amazing how that one day changes everything. Like, because no one likes working. I mean, I don't like working. I work a lot of jobs. I work jobs that I don't even apply for. We all are in some way. Like, ever do the self-checkout at the supermarket? Why am I in this industry? I came in to buy food. Now I'm in charge of all the equipment in the whole store. You know, scanning my items one after another. I accidentally overcharged myself for something once. I had to go find my manager, try to straighten it all out. He wasn't happy. He's like, "Look, Bill, this happens again. We're just going to have to let you go." I don't really work here, but people getting these jobs. People also taking on jobs they probably shouldn't. Like everyone, I got that friend, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, look, man, I don't even go to the doctor anymore. I just get on WebMD, diagnose my symptoms, and go get some drugs." I'm like, what a terrific idea. You've cut out that middleman and his Harvard education and many years of practical experience, and now just relying on your Googling skills to treat your gonorrhea properly. But, well, it's great. It's great to be part of this. I thank you guys. It's really fun because, my life just frankly isn't very interesting. And this is part of it. Your life stops being interesting when your dreams are no longer interesting. And I'm not even talking about like things I want to do, those kind of dreams. I'm like, when I dream at night, it's just boring stuff. It's like I had a dream recently that I was traveling, doing some shows, and I get back to my hotel room in the middle of the night, and it's dark in the room, so I flip on the lights, and when I turn on the lights, Salma Hayek is in the bed. And I was like, wow, this is good. And then she sits up and looks at me, and she's like, Bill, how come there's 3 things of milk in the refrigerator? Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, that was great. I always love it when we have a pro comic who knows that you end your set with a callback and everybody's happy.
That's right. And that you do jokes. That's always nice too.
Jokes.
That's right. Jokes are good. Jokes.
Yes,
are
that was
Don't get me
great
wrong, I
job,
still enjoy
Bill.
the jokes.
So you're in
Thank you,
Chicago. How, do you want people to get a hold of you somewhere?
I'm at billbunker.net.com was already taken, and you can find what I'm doing there, and more to come.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
All right.
Fantastic. Everybody, come on, Bill Bunker, everybody.
Brought to you by our friend Patti.
Patty's actually driving.
Daddy in the car!
Wow.
This will be fun.
This is what I call Steve. It's gonna
Hold
be
on,
fun.
I'm pulling over, and stop.
We'll do your intro while you pull over.
Pull over right now.
It's time for a Patti melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, the folks refusing to wear masks says, the politicians getting caught grabbing asses says, she's melting down. It's the Patti Vasquez, Patti melt.
This lighting is so weird. Look, if you see that strobing light, it's because there's a tow truck across the street from me. Not from my car. I have parked safely, illegally, but safely. Same thing. Hi, everyone. I'm fine. As always, I'm fine. I'm fine. If I keep saying that, is it true? Is it true if I keep saying it? Okay, so not to get everyone, I don't want to do this and get people. I told Brad and Steve I was fine. I said I would be fine. I could make it funny. I don't know anymore. So here's the thing. My son, Declan, as you may know, has certain challenges, and 7 weeks ago, spontaneously lost the ability to walk. I'm fine. And so we've been working with physical therapists, with specialists, with his doctors, and they've been giving him some therapy and massages. He had like tight calves and they wouldn't straighten his legs. And then we were on a telehealth call. I don't know if you guys are doing telehealth, but that's useful. So the neurologist said, hey, I'm looking at his ankles. Go to the emergency room right now. Go to the emergency room right now. 7 weeks after not walking, they're like, you need to go to the emergency room. We're like, that sounds amazing. So we have spent, it is now 8:44. We were at the emergency room since 9 a.m. this morning. I had to leave to do my radio show because I'm an idiot. And I didn't remember to ask someone to come fill in for me. So I took 2 buses and a train. People smell on CTA. I forgot. And I was looking around, I'm like, oh my God, something smells. And then I realized my deodorant ran out. So it was me. And then I heard someone's like, you know that sound that you're when you try to make a Facebook call, it's like that. Brad and Steve know because I've butt dialed them before on Facebook. And I looked around and I was like, oh, someone doesn't know how to answer their Facebook call. So I get off the bus and I get on the train and it goes off again. I was like, haha, it was me again. So I'm fine. I'm totally all together. I will say this. Typically in these situations, we've had rough go of it with the hospital, with nurses or specialists. I don't know if coming out of this pandemic has changed their perspective on things. They are so stretched thin They actually are out of rooms in the emergency room for emergent patients because throughout Chicago, they closed pediatric floors for adults with COVID and they haven't reopened them. And they are putting children with life-threatening situations into emergency rooms when they're being checked in overnight. And I have to tell you, my faith in the medical professionals, the doctors, the nurses, even the people cleaning the floors, I almost swore. It's just, everyone's been amazing. I have to tell you, I wish that I could make people feel sorry for me. Don't. This is just another bump in the road. I am fine. It's totally fine. He doesn't walk. And so that's fine. How do other people do this? How do people without health insurance do this? I have health insurance. He has Medicaid because he's disabled. How do people like make it through the day not seeing a CAT scan, an MRI, ultrasound, blood test, and not go, this is $50,000 right now that we just racked up for this little boy who can't walk. How do other people do this? It's all I'm saying is like, you know what I'm saying is screw the Supreme Court. There's no checks and balances. And what the hell is Gene Thomas up to? That's what this whole thing is about. Screw Gene Thomas. Okay, one thing before I go, because I think I'm good. I know I've mentioned before. So do you guys see where Ginny Thomas's lawyer said that he doesn't think she should go and testify in front of the January 6th committee? As I've said before, that's my brother-in-law, Mark Paoletta.
Oh my
who
God!
Wrote that letter saying, "Yes, it was Mark." Okay,
I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, I'm so surprised. I'm fine. So if you go through all the Twitter stuff, just search Mark Paoletta, and people are like, "I think they're really close friends." No. Don't think. His daughter Claire, my niece, is named after Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas is Mark Paoletta's he's her godfather. And okay, did I mention this last week? If my brother-in-law he was previously Mark Pence's chief legal counsel. If he had been in that office when January 6th happened, things would be very different. This guy has been writing about how we are finally going to be a pro-life country, and this asshole won't even make eye contact with his nephew, who is right now in the emergency room. So yeah, we're fine. It's all great. Hi everyone, how are you doing? True story.
We're
Patti.
we're great, Patti. We're great. So
I'm fine.
I totally forgot that was your brother-in-law.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh
so my husband's last name is Jones. So if you read that letter, for folks who don't know, Mark Paoletta, who is Ginny Jones's attorney now, wrote a letter to the January 6th committee saying that he doesn't see any reason for her to testify because she's under a lot of stress. You know, being an asshole is stressful. So he said if her name were Ginny Jones, no one would care. Guess what his wife's maiden name is?
Jones. Oh.
Steve was like,
Traitors.
really? It couldn't be Smith or Johnson or it's gotta be, yeah.
Traitors. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So what I mean by Mark, there was a birthday party for Declan when he was 5, and I was trying to we were at a family get together, and I was trying to get Mark to come join us, and he just shrugged at me. Mark would never make eye contact, never said hi to Declan. If Declan came around and was like tapping on his chair when he was like 3 years old, Mark would get up and walk away from him. He never has held him, never looked at him, would never acknowledge him. Because to them, that's not, this is the whole thing about the white Christian nationalism. It's a purity of the race. I don't care if he's friends with Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas is a tool, a means to an end to drive their agenda forward. That's all I'm saying, but I'm fine.
And once they're born, they don't care.
Yeah.
Nope.
How's Jack doing it today? How's he doing right now? Okay.
I'm heading to back to the hotel, to the hospital. So they think he's got something called. Does anyone know what skiff is? It's a hip disorder, and he may need surgery tomorrow. So they think that might be it. They also, when he had spinal surgery, they had to shave part of his pelvic bone in order for the rods to fit. So it could be that. But I'm fine.
Oh God.
So this is my turn to beg for money. Look, every week we all show up because I show up, not only because I love being with all of you. It's been an amazing ride for the last 2 years, but you guys also help us a lot. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to beg for money. I'm just helping you. Just helping.
I will beg for money, and also By the way, skiff is the word for next week, so that's kind of funny.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll come up with silly.
How's your
silly
husband Steve
definitions.
doing,
For
Patty?
Patty and hanging in there. My God.
Yeah. Patty never goes through anything.
How's your
Such
husband
an
Steve
easy
doing,
ride.
Patty?
Easy ride for Patty out there.
Patty, Kevin wants to know how Steve's doing. Is he hanging in there okay?
So Steve is so I'm getting back there. So he's been hungry. I had to leave at 4:00, and he said that he ordered food for Jacqueline knowing he wouldn't eat it, so he got a vegan cheeseburger. Which is just mean. That's just mean.
Perfect day, isn't it? Man.
It really is.
That's not mean at all. It's a $400 hamburger. So.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yes,
That fruit cup is a Prius.
Yeah, right? I'm going to close my camera and my microphone, and I'll just keep hanging out.
All right.
Thanks, Patty. Wow. All right.
No, I guess I could take her out, couldn't I?
You could. Let's do this thing. Here we go.
It's time for the mystery word for tonight and 4 definitions. Only one of which is right. Brad says you'll never get it, but Steve thinks you might. And the mystery word is Chalmugra.
Chalmugra.
Wow, that's
Wait, say that again.
Chalmugra.
Okay.
Possibility number 1 for the Scotch tape. Everybody who gets this right, everybody will get 3 rolls of premium Scotch tape unopened. Wow. Is it A, a discontinued engine additive created for the Model T? Is it B, an herb used in IV form to treat leprosy? Is it C, an Indian slang term meaning spanking or moldy cheese? And D, could it be D, Steve's mom's maiden name? All right, you got 5 seconds. Type in the chat A, B, C, or D. We're going to see who wins. And your time is up. The correct answer. Let's find out the correct answer. It is B, an herb used in IV form to treat leprosy.
Okay.
No one. You know,
Okay.
I would normally be upset that we fooled no one, but that's because the other answers were funny. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute. You used none of my answers. Wait, what did I
That's right,
say?
because you called them in at the last second, and I'd already typed everything in.
But where are they? I want to know what I
Let's do
said.
some outtakes. Here's what Brad said.
Oh, Brad said Chalmungra is the consigliere for a cow. It's a knockoff cartoon character, Teenage Mutant Ninja Heifers. That's what they yell. The Teenage Heifers yell Chalmungra.
That's a great image. Teenage
Good job,
Mutant
Alice,
Ninja
finally getting one right. As you
Yes,
say in the chat. Well
Alice. Yes, Alice is in, so that's great.
We had a lot of fun with vocabulary, but this song is even more annoying than chipmunks.
Let me go on to this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Feces song.
I am supposed to do a song right now, but instead of doing a song, I'm going to do a whole album of songs. I'm going to promote my new album, which is officially being released right now. This second is the official release of top 10 songs that Steve has come up with since his last CD, plus 6 more. That's the name of the album.
Good album title.
And I've got a commercial for it that I'm going to run right now.
Yay.
Yay.
Bartleby Records presents the 35th album of Nutty Crap from Steve Goodie. That's right, top 10 songs that Steve has come up with since his last CD, plus 6 more, has all your favorites.
We gotta make some Russians turn around and leave, so we're keeping Putin up at night. Go back to the USSR.
Holy Moses, there's holes in my clothes. I'm showing so much skin. I'm practically a Kardashian. My neighbor's wiener dog yaps all night long. So to keep from killing him, I wrote him a song. He goes, it's available now at www.stevegoodie.com.
Coffee cups, Slurpee cups, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, mascara, lipstick, eyeliner, cover-up, glitter, 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 glitter.
I was enjoying the song, and then it got to the bridge, which became complicated and loud, and now I don't understand what's going on anymore.
The official release date is July 15th, but if you order your copy today, you'll get the download version immediately and the physical disc in 3 weeks with free shipping. Wow!
Welcome to the bachelorette party capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee.
Go back to the USSR.
That's right. Order your copy of Top 10 Songs That Steve Has Come Up With Since His Last CD, plus 6 more, today at www.stevegoodie.com and get the shipping for free. Operators are I ran out of time, didn't have a good ending, so that's how that stopped.
Operators on .com.
Yes.
By the way, that's 16 songs if you're adding them up.
That's correct.
Yes, that is math.
Brad's got a degree in everything.
I know.
Yes.
Two degrees.
Speaking of degrees, we're now going to do 6 degrees of Brad begging for money. So I'm going to get out of here. And it's Eric.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I do want to say we have on average about 1,000 people that end up watching this show. If every one of you gives us $1,000, we can almost pay Patty's medical bills. That's how much. So everybody out there, give us $1,000. No, but we would like, if you would like to donate anything to this show, please go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians. I tell you, this week I need money. I've been in Bermuda now 6, 8, 9 days in the last month. And I went out to eat yesterday. I bought a sandwich. It was $34.95 for the sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. And when I got the bill, the sandwich was $34. Right under it, it says added bread $2.90. They charged you bread on a sandwich. Now, isn't a sandwich? Isn't that part of it? You can't have a sandwich unless there's bread. They charged you. That's like ordering a pizza and they go, do you want to kick in for dough? Do you want to kick in for dough? I'm gonna get the egg salad. It's $2 for egg. That's how much they charge here for everything. Literally every meal is. We had onion rings today, $38.95. $38.95 for onion rings. So just to pay for this trip, please donate money. And if you donate a lot of money, Steve will have 17 songs on the next album.
Wow.
17 songs. And
amazing.
Bill Bunker can go out and buy a backdrop thick enough you can't see through. That also, if you donate to this show. So everybody, especially though Patti and her 300,000. Is it bad? You know, Patti, I got to tell you, you have been through everything ever. Does everybody know? She has gone through so much. She's still so positive. I've gone through nothing, and I'm a wretch. That's how bad things are. So donate to the show. Patti, 24 hours a day working, helping everybody, going through trauma her entire life. She's thrilled. I'm pissed off because I paid $5 for a Coke. Okay. www.virtualcomedyshow.com and donate to the comedians. All right, Steve, now what?
Worst joke time.
All right.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
It never gets old. Go for it, Brad.
I will.
Go.
Fernando Marcos Jr., the son of 80s ousted leader of the Philippines, Fernando Marcos, is now the president of the Philippines. Did y'all see that? Is that wild?
No.
He is. He promises not to steal billions for himself like his father, and that his wife will spend his entire term barefoot. If you remember that.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bow, spam, and pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.
Say goodbye, Facebook.
Goodbye to Facebook.
Yay!